In the whirlwind of celebrity that accompanies a victory on American Idol, there are few stories that encapsulate the raw, unvarnished truth of navigating the music industry, quite like the recent disclosure that Jamal Roberts made. The winner of American Idol in 2024, whose deep voice and compelling stage presence won over millions of people, has revealed that he made a big mistake concerning country rap sensation Jelly Roll shortly after he won the competition. Roberts shed light on the demands of newly discovered success, the complexity of collaboration, and the lessons he's learned in the competitive business of music through an interview that was open and exposed the details of a decision that he now regards to be one of his biggest blunders. Following his participation in the 22nd season of American Idol, singer-songwriter Jamal Roberts, who is 24 years old and is from Atlanta, Georgia, rocketed to notoriety. His combination of R&B, soul, and gospel influences, along with his gritty realism, struck a chord not only with the audience but also with the judges. Following a tense conclusion, Roberts was able to secure the title, which resulted in him receiving a recording contract as well as a platform to launch his career. Jelly Roll, a musician who transcends musical genres and is known for classics such as Save Me and Son of a Sinner, was one of the many artists that came out to him to offer their congratulations. What appeared to be a great opportunity for the young celebrity to collaborate rapidly turned out to be a lesson in humility for him. Roberts addressed his mistake during a recent visit on the Music Makers podcast. "Man, I messed up big time," he said. "I got the opportunity to collaborate with Jelly Roll soon after Idol, and he is without a doubt one of the most genuine individuals in the industry. However, I allowed my ego to get in the way, and I am beginning to feel guilty about it now." In May of 2024, not long after Roberts received his victory on American Idol, the story begins. During the time that his first single, Rise Up, was climbing the charts, Roberts received a flood of messages from influential figures in the music industry. There was also a direct note from Jelly Roll, who had been following Roberts' journey on the show. This message was included with the others. It was suggested that the artist, who is based in Nashville and is recognized for his unfiltered storytelling and style that blends genres, would be interested in working together on a single. "He called me and said, 'Yo, Jamal, I see you.' In other words." In his memory, Roberts recalled saying, "Let's make something real, something that penetrates the soul." "I was pumped up. I mean, we're talking about Jelly Roll here, a guy who has gone through everything and still manages to create music that resonates with people." With Jelly Roll's proposal of a song that would combine Roberts' soulful vocals with his own raw, introspective poetry, the two started talking about the possibility of working together. Roberts' journey through financial difficulty and family challenges, and Jelly Roll's well-documented battles with addiction and jail, served as the inspiration for the concept of a duet about overcoming adversity. The concept was based on the personal struggles of both artists. The song, which was rumored to be called Break the Chains, was intended to be a strong anthem for resiliency, and it featured elements of hip-hop, country, and soul music. Roberts, however, made a significant mistake as the conversation continued to advance. After winning American Idol, he was riding a wave of confidence, the kind of confidence that some may call overconfidence. The confession that he made was, "I was feeling myself a little too much. I just won American Idol, my record was going viral, and I had a lot of people telling me that I was the next big thing in the music industry. I began to believe that I did not require the assistance of anyone else in order to succeed." Jelly Roll's suggestions for the tune were met with resistance from Roberts, who insisted on maintaining creative control of the project. "I told him that I wanted to write the entire thing myself and that I had a vision for it," he added. "I wanted to write it myself. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful, but looking back, I was acting as if I knew better than a guy who has been in the game for years and has a lot more experience than I do," she said. According to reports, Jelly Roll, who is well known for his willingness to work with others, was receptive to Roberts' suggestions, but cautioned him about the significance of maintaining equilibrium in a duet. It was said by Roberts that he was cool about it. "I just heard him say, 'All right, dude, do what you want to do,' was the moment that proved to be the turning point. It's not just you." Jelly Roll had envisioned incorporating aspects of country and hip-hop into Break the Chains, but Roberts arrived with a fully written version of the song that largely leaned into his R&B origins. A heated atmosphere developed during the workshop, which was supposed to be a creative interchange. Roberts stated, "I could tell he wasn't feeling it." And he was right. Although he was courteous, it was clear from the expression on his face that he was not pleased with what I had brought. It is possible that he had the impression that I was attempting to make it my song rather than our song. Immediately following the session, the two artists were unable to communicate with one another. Jelly Roll did not make any efforts to continue the collaboration because he was preoccupied with his own tour and initiatives. In addition, Roberts did not follow through with his commitments after the conclusion of American Idol, which included conducting interviews, giving performances, and recording his debut album. "I let it to get away from me," he remarked. "I couldn't bring myself to call out and say, 'Hey, let's try again.' I was too proud. Do you know what I mean? I believed I would have a million more chances. However, opportunities such as those do not present themselves on a daily basis." A few months later, when Roberts was thinking back on his eventful year, he came to the realization that he had made a significant error. He remarked, "Jelly Roll is the kind of artist who could have helped me grow, not just as a musician, but as a person." Jelly Roll was a musician during his time. "I could have gained a lot of knowledge from him since he has been through a lot, and he has this way of connecting with people. I had been so preoccupied with demonstrating my worth that I had forgotten how to be a member of a team." When Roberts heard Jelly Roll's subsequent success, including a chart-topping duet with another young star, Lainey Wilson, on a single that echoed the same themes of resistance and redemption that Break the Chains was designed to express, the missed opportunity hurt even more. Lainey Wilson was a rising star also. "When I saw that, I thought to myself, man, that looks like it could have been us," Roberts said. "Please don't get me wrong, I'm pleased for him. But I must say that it was a wake-up call." This narrative serves as a warning tale for young musicians who are just beginning their careers in the music industry. It is possible that the need to build a unique identity might occasionally lead to decisions that alienate potential mentors and colleagues. Roberts stated, "I believed that in order to demonstrate that I was legitimate, I needed to do everything on my own. However, the reality is that nobody succeeds on their own, not even the most famous celebrities." After the event, Roberts has made efforts to gain insight from his error and improve his behavior. Even though he is unsure whether or not the cooperation can be salvaged, he has reached out to Jelly Roll in an opportunity to apologize. "Man, I really screwed up," I wrote in a message that I sent to him. "I'd be thrilled to collaborate with you once more if you're not too busy," Roberts revealed. He has not yet responded, but I understand why he is not. He is very busy, and I did not handle things well the first time around. In the meanwhile, Roberts is concentrating on his first album, which is scheduled to be released at the beginning of 2025. The project, which he refers to as a journey through my life, has tracks that reflect on his faults and evolution as a person. He stated that there is a song on the album titled Humble Road, and that it was completely influenced by the experience that he had. It's about learning to put your ego in check and appreciating the people who want to help you overcome your challenges. Do not let pride get in the way of a good opportunity, Roberts advises prospective artists. Don't let pride get in the way of a good opportunity. You pay attention to what Jelly Roll has to say when they reach out to you. You acquire knowledge. You are not acting as if you have already achieved success. In the music industry, humility, teamwork, and an openness to progress are just as important as talent alone. His narrative serves as a reminder that talent alone is not enough. As Roberts continues to carve out his space in the world, he continues to hold out hope that he will have another opportunity to collaborate with Jelly Roll. "If I could make it right, I would do it," he stated. "Not only because of the music, but also because I find him to be an artist and a person worthy of respect. I have a number of things to learn, and I am prepared to listen right now."